Hey guys, it's Jordie from Seven Eagle Group. Thank you for coming on today for this quick webinar. We're going to talk about SkillBridge and how we can help you here at Seven Eagle Group launch a really rewarding and lucrative post-military career. So I'm going to go through a lot of different information about SkillBridge, why I feel it's a great program, and offer some tips and suggestions for you. So first of all, a little bit about us. We are a national military-focused recruiting firm. We work across the country and we help veterans, service members, military spouses with connect with great companies. We work with companies big and small all across the country. We have about 40 people on our team here who are all really passionate about our mission. We've connected over 1,000 veterans or service members or spouses into positions in our 8-year history, and we've been growing every year, which is nice. We focus on cybersecurity and IT, though. Although we can really help with any position that you might have, but that's our focus. A little bit about SkillBridge. This is an opportunity for you to, leave service up to 100 days prior to your ETS. Sometimes it might only be 90 days or even less. It might be 60 days, but on the best scenario, you get about 180 days to leave. You will end up not having to report to your unit anymore, and you get to start your civilian experience as a full-time intern. The purpose of this program is to help you generate that civilian experience to make it easier for your transition from the military world to the civilian workplace. And it's just an amazing program. You get, as I mentioned, you don't have to report to your unit anymore. You continue to receive your military pay, your insurance, your BAH during this internship program, so you don't have the pressure of having to get a paying job. You can focus fully on your career. The goal of SkillBridge is to have this convert for you to a full-time, like a W-2 employee relationship, preferably with the company who you do your SkillBridge. But if it doesn't work out with them, then the goal would be to leverage that experience to another company. And, so our goal for you here at Seven Eagle, if you want our help at promoting you, is to get your profile in front of a lot of hiring companies who are all eager to hire military talent for their SkillBridge openings. You decide who you want to pursue. That's completely your choice. We will hopefully get people who are interested in talking with you and interviewing you, but then it's up to you if you want to pursue those opportunities. You have full control of this process. The nice thing too about working with us is you'll be with us throughout the rest of your career. You can think of us almost as like a career ambassador. So even if for any reason you do not connect with a SkillBridge opportunity and you end up leaving the military as a veteran, we can help you get hired as a military veteran as well. And whether it's for your first job, second, third, doesn't matter. We'll be here to help you. So we'll be those eyes and ears for you throughout your career, which is so important. A lot of people only go into job hunt mode when they're looking for a job. And the better approach is to always be on the lookout for opportunities. And we can do that for you. And as I mentioned, you maintain full control of this whole process. So the way we're going to promote you, it's really effective. Nobody really does what we do here at Seven Eagle Group. We create this little, 7-second video of you just introducing yourself, saying hello. We share that video with all of our clients who are interested in checking you out. It shows when you're available. We show them your resume, your highlights, and everything we do is confidential. It's just between us and the hiring manager. None of this stuff is public information. Like I said, you do a little 7-second video. We show them, all your career highlights, the dates you're available, how much money they're going to save by having you on their team as a SkillBridge intern. And this is a mention of private and password protected page. Why you should consider a SkillBridge internship. You will get a valuable civilian experience doing this. This is not a typical internship where you're getting coffee for your boss. I mean, this is, you're doing on-the-job training to really develop your skills and to really determine if this is something that you want to do for your career. And as I mentioned, you'll be able to leverage this to a W-2 employee position. You're a lot more attractive to a hiring company the more experience you have and the more skills that you have. And this SkillBridge internship will allow you to accomplish that. And as I mentioned, it gives you that easy transition to your post-military career, or easier transition. You can focus on learning with no military obligations. You get, that clean slate almost. And there's no obligation on your end to accept an offer from that SkillBridge internship company. A lot of times you might determine, hey, this isn't for me. This isn't the career I thought it would be, or the company I thought it would be. And you use that experience to go elsewhere, and we would help with that. So just like there's no obligation for the hiring company to offer you a W-2 position, that goes both ways. There is what we're seeing across all of our recruiters here at 7 Eagle, and what other people are experiencing in the industry, is about a 90% success rate. So you start out as the SkillBridge intern with a company, and then they bring you on as a W-2. We only present you to SkillBridge opportunities that are in line with the salary you want, the location, if it's in a specific spot or if it's remote, with your industry goals. We want to go into this with the expectation that it's going to lead to a W-2 position for you. So we'll find out ahead of time with the company, hey, what would you offer this intern, assuming this turns into a W-2 position? What's that salary range? And then we'll share that information with you. And we'd only want you to take that SkillBridge opportunity if it's in line. And as I mentioned, you get to test drive that potential employer without any of the risk of doing it. I love this program. Why the companies like the SkillBridge program? Like, they're going to save a lot of money by having you on board and having you working without having to pay a salary or benefits to you for whether that's 3 to 6 months. It's a lot of money that they'll save. There's no obligation for them to convert you, so they can test drive you. They get access to this new and highly experienced talent pool. Especially if you're going in the tech world or cyber, there's a massive shortage of talent, and you guys are coming into the market as new people, and they like that. And as you know, it's a real patriotic act for a company to hire someone like you, and give you an opportunity. Although this is not charity, you guys are going to come in there and be superstar employees for these companies. All right. So the first thing, if you're just getting into this, the first thing you need to do is determine what is that best career path for you. It's different for everyone, but go into it knowing that you deserve a high salary. You deserve to be happy with what you do. You deserve to have that passion every day, so you can make a difference. It's so important to try not to let money drive that decision for you. That's an important part of it, but you want to be excited about this career path that you're going to choose. If you're unsure what that should be, informational interviews, I feel, are the best way to go about that. They're very easy to set up. That's basically using LinkedIn to reach out to people who either friends of friends, or strangers you spot on LinkedIn, and just let them know that you're looking for advice. Be genuine about it and just ask their advice. Pick people who are in interesting fields to you, or ones that you feel might be appropriate, and then ask them what they like and don't like about it. And you do a number of those, you'll have a good idea of what you want to do. But you got to be confident you offer enormous value to the civilian marketplace. The experiences that you've had as a military service member, just put you in a whole different at a whole different level for these companies. I don't care what you did in the military, you're bringing all those character traits and good attributes with you to the civilian workplace. And it's okay to pivot to a non-MOS career path. You know, if you did one thing in the military, now you want to try something new, that's okay. So don't feel like you're pigeonholed, you know. If you're an airplane mechanic, don't feel like you got to be a mechanic on the after service. Be flexible. One of the biggest challenges I see is a lot of people coming out don't realize that you might not get the salary that you want or are hoping for. It depends on the job. There's so many factors that go into this, right? Did you do a similar job in the military? If yes, then you're going to have much more value. You'll get a higher pay. If you're making a pivot, you might have to start out at the bottom, you know? So depending on what you decide you want to do some searches online, average salary for a SOC analyst in Miami, and you'll see what the going rate is. If that going rate for a SOC analyst is 72,000 and you're trying to get a job for 90,000, you will run into some struggles. It's going to be challenging. So you might have to be flexible and go with what the market is bearing. Remember, that first job is the hardest to get, but once you get your foot in the door, it's easy to advance. We helped an Army veteran last year connect with an entry-level job. I think it was for $68,000 in cyber. And this year, not even a year later, I think he's going to be at 110,000. So getting your foot in the door is the hardest part. So that's why it's okay to, try to think long-term. Try not to focus right now on the immediate. Think of where you can be in a few years. If you're willing to relocate, you would definitely have more opportunities. If you're stuck on, hey, I need to live in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's where my SkillBridge has to be, then you're going to be limited to companies in and around Atlanta or companies who are remote, who will take you on as a remote. It's not the same as somebody who says to us, I will go wherever I have to go, assuming this is a job I really want. It's going to be a salary I really want. Some pitfalls to avoid starting late. The sooner you can get on board with us at 7 Eagle Group if you want our help. And at the bottom of this page, you'll see that's where our sign-up form is, SkillBridge-sign-up. You can get in our system, so we know that you're available. You got to get on our radar. It's crucial. Another pitfall is applying to jobs above your skill set. It happens a lot. It's probably the number one issue we have is people say, I don't have those requirements, but I know I can do them. The companies are not, most companies are not that flexible where they can be that creative and say, well, they don't have these 3 requirements we want, but I have a feeling they'll get them if we bring them on board, and they'll get there. They don't want that. They want the certainty of knowing you can do the job. So try to make sure you meet those minimum requirements, that inflated salary I talked about, lacking the marketable skills, right? If you are making a career pivot and you want to go into software engineering in 5 months from now, and you have not done any software engineering, you need to figure out a way to get yourself some skills so you have some marketability. And there are tons of online resources that you can take advantage of to help you get there. With our video intro, again, it's a 7-10 second little video of you introducing yourself. You want to have energy, passion. You want to have excitement in your voice. You don't want to sound dull, monotonous. Here, not helping your commanding officer. This is a big one. You got to alert your commanding officer that you want to do this. You want to do SkillBridge, so he or she is prepared for your departure. Don't blindside them with a SkillBridge opportunity where, hey, you're going to be leaving them short-staffed. Try to come up with solutions for them now, so when you do depart your service early for SkillBridge, there'll be coverage there. Another pitfall, writing a bad resume. You want to do your best to put your best foot forward with the resume. I'm not a big resume guy, but it's crucial and it's important and you need it. So there are lots of resources who can help you with your resume. We have one at 7Eagle, 7eagle.com/resume, and you'll be able to get some assistance there. Weak interviewing skills. Again, that's a lot of this stuff you haven't done yet. You haven't written a resume, maybe you haven't interviewed for jobs yet. So a lot of this is new to you, but you need to take steps to help improve your abilities in these areas, and we can help with each of them. And most people, if you reach out to try to find some mentors, most people, veterans or civilians, will be happy to help you with this stuff. This is a big one, LinkedIn. You gotta be on LinkedIn today. You cannot avoid this network. It's the #1 site out there. But having an unimpressive LinkedIn profile, that's a big no-no. You don't want to do that. And there again, lots of resources to help you. We have a lot on our site to help you write a great LinkedIn profile. Less than 90 days available to intern. A lot of this might be out of your control, but the more time you have out of that 180 days, the more attractive you're going to be to clients, because they're going to get you for longer. Applying the jobs prematurely. Most clients are looking to hire within the next 3 months when they post a job. They're not looking to make a hiring decision now for you to start in February. So don't bother. Don't go through that exercise now of applying if your start date is further than 3 months away. Wait till you get in that window. Most popular questions we get from people if you're considering working with us is, are we going to guarantee you an internship? And the answer is no, we can't do that. That's entirely between you and the outside companies who will evaluate you. We're going to be the middleman to get you in front of a lot of eyeballs, but it's really a decision between the two of you if it's going to land in a job. What will this cost me? $0. Everything we do here is free to the talent. You don't have to worry about that. We get paid a fee from hiring companies if you get hired. So it's in our interest to do our best to help you. But we never let that fee prevent you from landing a position. We'll work with clients all the time who, don't have a budget to pay a fee, but we do whatever we can to get military talent into positions. Can I determine which company I intern with? Yes. Again, you have full control. I mean, a lot of it's going to depend on who's interested in you too, but you're going to control that process. But you got to get hired first. It's competitive. There are a lot of other service members applying for these positions. So keep that in mind. And we'll present those opportunities once there's interest in you. Okay. Is 7Eagle Group my hiring company? No, we're the middleman. We're a recruiting firm. We do that connecting. We're the sort of the matchmaker. So we have clients all around the country who seek our help in finding SkillBridge interns like you. When will you send me a training plan and offer letter? That comes after you get hired, not before. First got to get hired. Can I work remotely? Again, that's up to the hiring company. All of them are different. If you're going for a position in cyber or tech, there are a lot of those positions that are remote nowadays. So that's a good thing. But again, a lot of the companies have in-person requirements. You got to be sitting in an office in their building, or you can do part-time at home, part-time remote. The last two of those, obviously, you got to be within driving distance of the company. Again, you're going to have more opportunities if we can present you to local companies. A local company will be more excited to hire somebody local, even if they are remote, because it keeps the door open for you to come into the office. So more opportunities. The most opportunities if you're willing to go wherever the job is. Those are the best. Those are the best candidates we like because we have more flexibility. You've identified a company on your own who wants to hire you. Can I work there? Yeah, possibly. Just reach out to us. Just let your point of contact here know, and we'll do our best to make that happen for you. How do I increase my chance? Enroll in our SkillBridge Talent Network today. So this will give, and then also, as I mentioned, give your CO, to give you like a verbal approval that you'll be able to do this, and then, work with him or her too, to make that your absence easier on them. Improve your marketable skills, get more certs, do whatever you can. Bust your butt to do that stuff now before your SkillBridge starts. Can I explore other opportunities on my own or talk to other recruiters? Of course, no contracts with us. We just want to help you. You got to do whatever you can to help yourself. So if you want our help, it's free. Just join our SkillBridge Talent Network. I think the word sign up you don't need. I think we just changed that. If you just go to 7eagle.com/SkillBridge, you'll see it. You don't need the word sign up. But and then just select my name. I'm Jordie Kern, and you can put my name as the recruiting manager on the form. And then we'll get you cranking. And that is all that I have for my presentation. So please feel free to reach out anytime if you have questions. We do one of these every day, so you can jump on and we'll announce them on our LinkedIn page. If there's anything that, you have a specific question that you need answered, but it would be an honor to help you. And we look forward to working with you.